An audio-visual version of the Tree Lounge Owner's Manual. William Hovey Smith, 2013. I'm the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, and the following extracts from the Tree Lounge Manual are published under Fair Use Doctrine for the safety of those who happen to have these stands but have no manuals with them. Well, that's obviously what the cover of the manual looked like, and it shows a stand on place in a tree. Now, there is a significant number of cautions that we ship with these stands, and I suggest that you stop this video and read these. Now, there are some 20 of them, and it includes, you got to support the stand while you climb with it and other common sense steps. Now, attaching the stand to the tree. Now, this shows one guy doing it. Quite frankly, it goes much better with two. It's a real struggle for one guy to handle this heavy stand by himself. Now, in climbing, you see the sheets. There are several steps. You sit and stand and sit and stand. And this is the adjustment wedge you use. Turning around is the scariest part of the whole business. And by all means, attach your safety belts. Now, here's a little video I recorded.
See a tree lounge tree stand in the woods that I just rolled in on the wheel kit. So first thing is get it all untangled. Well, the tree stands come with a safety belt, or at least the newer models do. And this is the wedge that I was speaking of. It actually goes around the tree and helps level up the stand. It's nothing more than a wedge of hardwood with a hole drilled in it and a bungee cord that you can actually attach and fasten around the tree. That's two off. I'm thinking that the foot piece should lift out right now. Yeah, it does. Okay. So this is the foot piece. Chomp chomp. Make it progress. And proceed to take off the wheel kit. Now, the wheel kit can be put on any tree lounge. So you don't necessarily need a wheel kit for every stand you got. Okay. Oh. One wheel kit removed. Tree first. Take off the good knobs here. Okay. And these, I suspect, are the extra large. This is the place where you actually put your toes through. So this goes toward the end you want to climb. And you put it around your tree somewhere.
On both the foot piece and the top piece, the bars actually go on top of the frame.
Yep, that's about as tight as that can get. All right, so now you have your base attached. Okay. Now the top does similarly. So need to get all this stuff up the tree. We have here a substitute chill pad that's made out of automobile carpet. On the front we have my accessories bag, which contains, well, all sorts of stuff. And we have our hoist for our gun, which we're going to pull up. You do not want to have your gun on that rack when you pull it up. If you do, it puts so much weight on the back of the stand that you can't hardly manage it. And you certainly don't want to try to climb down with it. That just aggravates the situation muchly. So I'm going to go ahead and climb the tree, and we're going to be about our work. To climb the tree, first thing is you actually get your feet in it. So one on the outside here. on the other side. Foot goes under there. Foot goes under there. Now we're standing up. Have our safety straps. Pull it around the waist. And reach down and pull up the stand. Okay. All right. So then you take your feet, pull up, sit, go up again. Okay. And just continue on up your tree. Up it comes.
Here's how to take down the stand and preparing it for carrying out of the woods.
And we are about to disassemble and actually backpack out this tree lounge tree stand. If you're going to carry through brushy country, the first thing you want to do is take your gun racks off, because these want to catch up on absolutely everything. Okay. If you still got them, these bolts come with knobs right here. And there's an attachment. There's a hole right here on the bottom, so you have a place for them. Now there's also a hole for a spare, and I would strongly recommend that you get you a spare and put in here too. It can be pushed into the stand itself.
As it turned out, I should have left the bow adapter on there at this stage and let it support the rear of the stand while I removed that front crossbar. Then it would have come out much easier without bending that bolt as I did.
Helps if you loosen it up, and that's why. You can see it's bent. Okay, so we're going to take care of that right now. Well, it should fall freely into the holes when it's straight. All right, there you go. The top portion can slide back like this. And you can remove the bottom piece. And that comes off quite easy. Put them on the top bar. Put these back through your holes. So place your crossbar on the top of the frame there. It slide right in. If it doesn't, straighten out your bolts.
Don't worry about attaching your bow adapter with bungee cords and your safety belt until you've actually slid it all the way back into the frame.
So, bottom bar here can fit there.
I experimented with several positions about putting the carry straps, and the best way I found was to run them actually through the bottom bar and then over the top.
We have our tree stand about ready to roll. Now we took the straps and we put the wide straps up here, and I've got a bungee cord here, and I'm actually missing a cord, so I'm going to just put a little piece of ordinary cord right here right now to hold this together. Okay, that lifts fairly good. swing around a little bit. Yeah.
I like to keep my cords full length, so that's the reason I did not cut it.
Okay. Yeah, that will walk, I think.
That's reasonably comfortable, although the straps are biting through the thin clothes I'm wearing. Although I did not have the manual when I did the video, it looks like we are carrying about the same way. Here are how the gun racks are attached in a homemade version that I made for myself. On the bow stand. Now here is Bob Heiss sitting in his tree lounge, and you see it deployed with a cushion as well as the safety straps and the foot piece down below it. For the wheel kit, that bolts on with 4 bolts up front. And here we have it ready to carry, loaded down, and actually in the woods. Tree Lounge produced other stands, such as the Ground Lounge, the Ladder Lounge, and this elusive whitetail climbing stand. Besides backyard deer hunting, I also have extreme muzzleloading, crossbow hunting, and practical bow fishing available as softcovers and ebooks. I have an 8-book ebook series coming out on muzzleloading, including building or restoring your own muzzleloader, which will have material about me hunting with a Crockett rifle. Tips are that the bars go on the tops of the frame, the footpiece straps go in the middle of the footpiece, the wedge is used once you're up the tree to level it, and you want to take as much weight off that stand as possible before descending. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless. This video is a poor substitute for a person having the printed manual in his hands. If you are the copyright owner of these manuals, please contact me, and we'll see if we can make some arrangements to get these republished.